Konnichiwa minasan, Nihongo no Gakase desu. In this lesson, we will learn how to give advice using hōga ii desu. Or in English, it is better for you to, it is better if, you should. Now, hōga ii desu is the final expression that we use to give advice. And it follows a verb in the short form. Or it follows verbs in the short form. It's better to, it is better not to. So we have two kinds of advice, positive and negative. For example, we use the word taberu, to eat. It is better to eat, it is better not to eat. Okay. So first we have it is better to eat. And we use the positive casual affirmative when giving the affirmative advice. See here, we use the past casual affirmative form of taberu when giving a positive advice. For example, motto yasai o tabeta. So tabeta is the past casual affirmative. Hōga ii desu yo. Motto yasai o tabeta hōga ii desu yo. So it means it is better for you or it is best for you to eat more vegetables. Okay? Now for the negative advice, it is better not to. Niko takusan tabenai. Too much meat, not to eat too much meat. So tabenai, here it is. It is the present casual negative form of taberu. Hōga ii desu yo. It is better if you do not eat too much meat. Niko takusan tabenai hōga ii desu yo. Again, use the present casual negative form if the advice is in the negative. Okay? Alright. So here is the equation or the rule for the affirmative advice. For the affirmative advice, it is better or you should or it is best to, we use the verb in the short past affirmative form. Okay? Again, verb in the short past affirmative form. So here we use tabeta. Tabeta when giving an affirmative advice. Now, when we are giving a negative advice, it is better not to or you should not to, we use the verb in the short present negative form plus hōga ii desu. Okay? And that is the negative advice. In this case, tabenai. Alright, some other examples. Tsukaretara hayaku neta hōga ii desu. Or hōga ii. Desu can be dropped for casual form. If you are tired, it is best if you go to bed early. So here, neta is the past casual affirmative form of neru, to go to bed or to sleep. Then followed by hōga ii. So this is an affirmative advice. If you are tired, it is best or you should go to the bed early. Atsui ni wa mizu o takusan nonda hōga ii. Atsui hi ni wa mizu o takusan nonda hōga ii. On hot days, it is best to drink a lot of water. Again, this is an affirmative advice because the verb is in the past casual affirmative form. Nonda. Nonda, the past casual affirmative form of nomu, to drink. Nonda, drank. Okay? But of course, the past tense does not in any way change the meaning of the sentence. Okay? Neru mai ni sumao tsukawanai hōga ii. Before going to bed, it is best not to use your smartphone. So here, tsukawanai is the present casual negative form of tsukau. So this advice is in the negative. You should not, or it's better not to use the phone. Alright, next. 毎日日本語練習した方がいいですよ. You know, you should practice Japanese every day. 毎日日本語練習した方がいいですよ. So here, した、練習した. This is an irregular verb. した is the past casual affirmative form of する. So this is an affirmative advice. Another. わからないとき、先生に聞いた方がいいですよ. You know, when you don't understand, it is best to ask the teacher. So here, 聞いた comes from 聞く, to ask, to listen, to hear. But in this case, the meaning is to ask. So 聞いた is the past casual affirmative form. So this is an affirmative advice. You should ask the teacher. Alright, another one. 肉だけじゃなくて野菜も食べた方がいいですよ. You know, it's better not only to eat meat, but also vegetables. 肉だけじゃなくて野菜も食べた方がいいですよ. So here, 食べた comes from 食べる, to eat. So 食べた is the past casual affirmative. And the advice is in the affirmative form. Gohan no ato de, after meal, 歯を磨いた方がいいですよ. ご飯の後で歯を磨いた方がいいですよ. You should brush your teeth after meal. Okay? So, 磨いた comes from 磨く, 磨く. Okay? To brush. So, this is an affirmative advice. You should brush your teeth after meal. Alright, let's try some exercise. We're going to give a piece of advice to our friend. For example, kusuri o nomu. Kusuri o nomu, we're going to translate this into hōga ii desu. Alright, our friend has a headache. Atama ga itain desu. Atama ga itain desu. I have a headache. What do you suggest? So, I suggest it is better for you to drink medicine. So how do we do that? We say, kusuri o nonda hou ga ii desu yo. Kusuri o nonda hou ga ii desu yo. Again, remember, nonda is the past affirmative, casual form. Okay? So this is a positive advice. It is better for you to drink medicine. Alright, let's give other pieces of advice to our friend using hōga ii desu. Atama ga itain desu. My head hurts. What do you suggest? Hayaku neru. We can suggest sleep early. Asobi ni iku. Not to go hang out. Byoki ni iku. To go to the hospital. Shigoto yasumu. To take off from work. Or to be absent from work. Uchi ni kaeru. To go back home. And undo suru, not to exercise. Okay? We must give either affirmative or negative advice. Alright, for the first one, hayaku neru, sleep early. So how do you say it is better for you to sleep early? Okay? Hayaku neta hou ga ii desu yo. It is better if you sleep early. Hayaku neta hou ga ii desu yo. Okay? For the next one, asobi ni iku, not to go hang out. So this is a negative advice. How do we say you should better not go hang out? So, asobi ni ikanai hou ga ii desu yo. Asobi ni ikanai hou ga ii desu yo. It is better not to go hang out. Asobi ni ikanai hou ga ii desu yo. Next, byoki ni iku. You should go to the hospital, or it is best if you go to the hospital. So how would they say that? Again, 病気に行った方がいいですよ。病気に行った方がいいですよ。It is best if you should go to the hospital or you should go to the hospital. Next we have 仕事休む to take off from work or to be absent from work. 仕事休む. So how do you say you should take off from work or you should absent yourself from work? So say 仕事休んだ方がいいですよ。仕事休んだ方がいいですよ。It is better if you take off from work. Next we have 家に帰る to go back home. You should go back home or it's better for you to go back home. So how would you say this? We say 家に帰った方がいいですよ。家に帰った方がいいですよ。家に帰った方がいいですよ。It is better if you go back home or you should go back home. 運動する not to exercise 運動する So 運動しない方がいいですよ運動しない方がいいですよ It is better or it is best or you should not exercise It is better for you if you do not exercise Okay I hope you have learned something today